Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Steelback Stadium for race 3 of the season. Quick look down qualifying. And right back up, we are going to get ready to run a short track. Team Duke on pole for this event. Pace cars in. Everybody is coming to take a chance to get another win here. Nailed it. 88 leads us to the green to kick off the Sheetz 400. Here we go. Jake pushing that low side. He's trying not to let Team Duke run this one out too hard, as already plenty of action throughout the field. And we're going strong. Zent's got out to second place. Jake running third. And surprisingly enough, Austin Scott sitting in the top 5 right now. Toad Warriors there. Just seeing who all's trying to make a good pass here near the front. Born Ready is all over the back of it there. He's running solid positions right now. Even further back, just outside the top 10, you see a flurry of drivers taking their lanes. See Seto, Ringo, RS. Now hyperdrive. Jake got up to second up there. Saw that. Now we see a little battle. This is, I think, Logan up top. Oh. In the background of that shot, you saw the 56 just pound the wall. Not what that team wants to see. All about keeping it green. Toad running really high up off a track. That is not what he wants to do. That has allowed Esri to close right up to 34. But Toad is expected to drive away here. Austin Scott got put up on the high side up ahead of this. He's running, dropping some spots now. With 21 being a contender here, wants to get back to victory lane for the first time in a long time. The struggle is real. RS passing 11 in the 4, just kind of running where he is. When you get behind him like that, the 44 was able to put the 3 in a bit of a rough spot under braking and get that pass done. KSS BSS moving up the ladder. Take a look up front. Team Duke and Jake are going both at it hard. I think if Duke is able to just get a little bit more momentum off on exit, he's able to stay ahead for the time being. Can the 35 make like some sort of pass to set him up? But you can't really take away his exit if you're passing low, but passing high is detrimental on entry. So it really is a no-win situation for the 35. Born Ready in the 3rd position is just sticking with it right here. We're going to take you to some spectator cams here. You can see just the whole field coming around as they go. Everybody's trying to get as best they can. Let's run down. I see Esri just outside the top 10. Plenty of other good drivers back there fighting for those positions. With about 20-second laps, you can see those that are falling back or going to the back are not having a good time. as the back mainly comprises of a lot of fancy drivers near the back. That is by design. Speaking of coming up, Born Ready putting the moves on people. He's taking second, and he's going to try and stab the lead here. He gets Team Duke up a track a bit. I think turn 2 might be the best time to do it. Sticking with him on exit, Born Ready might have a legitimate shot here. Off of 4, Born Ready to the lead. Ben McDonald battling back. He's here just outside the top 10. Or just in it. Highlight Austin Scott, who qualified well here. He has a top 10 at this very track. Hoping to repeat success. As Jake got by for second. Let's see him. And Team Duke might try to get that back, but it's just, I think it might be the 19's day to run one out. Born Ready. Going hard right now. Zentz dropping a spot on Tiger Man. Just kind of silently snaked his way to 4th. Toad Warrior and Austin Scott. I think that's a 34 dropping a spot right there. Hyperdrive in 8th. I think he sees that 34. Wants the points lead, trying to beat where Toad is right now. That's just that. We've seen the one of Esri run there. It can be kind of tough for rookies. Eric Monaco has been battling that 44 a lot, and positions notwithstanding. The 43, a little bit further back, but still having top 25 day. Angel Mafia using the high side to get away from that 54, just trying to get better position. But it really sucks. The 87 missed Talladega and hasn't really been able to catch a break aside from the good qualifying at Gateway. Just really hasn't been RBV's season so far. Fortunes can change. Mizzou really marred back in with a ton of fantasy drivers. And then near the back, Caddy King doing what he does. BS, Fast 11, and Landon round out the field. Let's have it back with Born Ready. That 19 is doing numbers right now. Here you can really see just how close it's slowly inching in on the back of the field. It just so hard to actually make something happen. Long green flag runs may not be what they expected, but that's what they're getting. Ben McDonald dropped a couple spots. He's back to 12th. As we see a battle for position. This is definitely what they want to see. The 33 team making the pass on Toad Warrior, and then they have another rookie to pass right ahead. But I think Toad Warrior might follow Hyper through the 7. Oh, Austin Scott has a little bit of good defense there. And at 23, Logan's in the picture as well. Don't forget about that. The leaders are really getting strung out now. Frosty Wusky trying a high side pass on Esri. That's high risk, high reward. And I think the 21 is going to sail it around the high side. I think he got that pass made or defended. No, he's in the top 10 now. That's good driving. RS Fast and 11 now up. There's Tank Gunner. Straight up running all right. I mean, he's still driving like he's got that chip on his shoulder, so I imagine that we'll see some things out of this 42. Same can be said about the 66. He's been around the block. He's had a lot of good runs, so just never able to put it together. Oh, no! Speaking of not being able to put it together, the 7 of Austin Scott has a mechanical issue, and they're swerving to avoid him. He's going to be stopped right up on the track. That's a caution for the 7. Not able to catch a break. Man, that sucks. As, yeah, it's been blown up for a while. Man. And right there, too. Right down the back straightaway. He had already blown up. Logan's trying to get him low, so he can't go to pit road. It's way down there. He's like, you have to go all the way around the track, and that's not happening. I would say legions of cars passing him by it. Canadian Lux had to do some pretty heads-up driving to not get into that one, losing some spots. That might be frustrating for the 9, but it is what it is. Right there. I think they did have some pitters, did they not? Like, yeah, let's throw it back a bit. Oh, it's a split strategy stop right there. Some of the drivers coming in. An interesting dividing of a strategy. 19 knows he has a good car. It's just, is he going to be able to outsmart his way to the lead here, though? All right. Well, 41 cars on track, back to CS Fast and 11. Really sucks for the 7. So Team Duke, our pole sitter, back out the front here. Tank Gunner in second. He sees what he wants to take. RS in third. KSSBSS fourth. Canadian Lux fifth. Then it's Razor, Fred Jones, Jake, Zentz, Hyper rounding out the top 10. This is where the racing gets a little chaotic. You get these restarts, and if one driver messes up, it can ruin a lot here. Team Duke. He gets back at it. We're back green. Tank really just settling in there, wanting to stick with it. And he's just, it's really frustrating. You see, he's just on that shit so bad. Just can't have it. I think Duke might try and run it out here. Because RS getting kind of heckled for third. A little further back, you see plenty of too wide action. Zentz, he started second, but not sure if he played it right. I think the biggest thing is they're trying to deal with the 54 of Razor. He is. And Fred Jones, they're both just essentially just fodder for passing at this point. They need to put him 3 wide. I mean, it's a field filler, so Frosty Wusky tried it. Jake has to go there. Oh, I think there might have been a little bit of hesitation in the 1. But everybody's getting by right now. They put Razor top of 3. Now they need to do the same thing with Fred Jones. And the 21 is looking to do just that. Looking like downtown traffic over here. Duke running out to the lead. Whoa, the 60 being aggressive. Seto, Monaco, they're both coming through. The 3 goes really through the middle. The 1 don't want to get touchy with those quarter panels. That's a bad omen. Hyperdrive on top of 3. They're racing here. I think they're trying to get into the top 10. The 44 is there. Hyperdrive swinging it up top. KSS kind of being a little slow through the middle. I think once these guys come up who've pitted, they're going to run this out pretty hard. Maybe poor strategy being that crux of ruining drivers' days. Whoa! Ben McDonald just about slammed the door on Monaco, and that almost went terribly. 16's gotta watch out doing moves like that. He'll get the whole field fucking killed. Look at this. Team Duke. He's got no answers on his used up shit. Look at Logan running up to the lead. That 23 is hot on it. Toad Warrior, 34. He's got the sauce as well. He's looking to make it happen here. Plenty of suboptimal plays and how it's happened. Tank Gunner, really, him and RS are not really having a good time. And the 23 is just going to stretch off the lead, try to run from the 34. Mr. Drive in the 33 running. I think he's just outside the top 10. He'll probably get inside the top 10 with the pass on Tank. That will be 9th, actually. You can clearly see just how crazy it gets with where everyone is. The 54 is already out back. You can see just how strung out the front is when they're running hard. They got some 3-wide action. They're trying their best to hold the position they have. Look at those drivers that when they get put top of 3 on old tires, it does not work. You just get sent back, and that's what we're seeing. Tank Gunner's trying to hold low, but RS Fast and 11 struggling in the same boat as him. He's just not having it at all. Plenty of new drivers learning the feel of how these races work out. We got 4 of the remaining 5 rookies on track all together, and they're figuring it out, trying to build the plane as it flies. Esri, he's going to go middle. That's good play. And all 4 of these guys are going to get a chance to know each other. The 1 might got a little bit more in the tank. And just catch fire at the right time, and that's all it takes to be pretty good. Team Duke is the last of the guys that didn't pit. He's not fast. Just look at the closing rate and just absolutely getting fucking cooked on that shit. That John, he's trying to figure it out. As Duke, he comes down to pit. Tank is in. So, yeah, that absolutely did not play well for the guys who stayed out under that caution. I think the 4 wants to go in. I think he's going to try and cross over the 87. RBV, he's in this time. What about those fantasy drivers? The 54 and the 86, they're both in, so that really settled it out. One good thing I'll say is that some drivers have been able to prosper from the chaos. We see Racing Fan did not qualify well, but he's in the top 10 now. It's very spread out among these guys. Like, look at the back, the Puff being the last car on the good strategy. Here comes Logan hot on it. Now, how long do you think this will go? I'm not sure. Was it a one-stop race they were trying? See Team Duke and Tank merging back up on the track where they are. Well, it's like a hot merge, I'd say. Oh, Zentz. Zentz is wrecked. We're under caution. Oh, this will be immediately cursing the days of bad strategy. The 17. What happened? Zentz was running third. Oh, it wasn't even Zentz. It was Razor. The 54. Oh, what are you guys doing? So we got two fantasy drivers exiting pit road. And Fred Jones just fucking right hooks Razor coming off the pits. Right in front of the leader, no less. Toad Warrior takes some evasive driving, but Zentz just plows the 54. Nowhere that, like, Zentz committed high and it was just wrong. 54's got some damage. 17's got big damage. Yeah, he's gonna. Not sure what they're gonna do with it. The guys who are laps down, they're not pitting. Everyone else pitted. So it's Logan, Toad, like. All right, guys, don't fucking wreck each other coming off pit road. I don't think I shouldn't even have to say that. I say that as Esri immediately dumps Seto. Congratulations. I guess learning how to drive is optional joining this league. You don't need to learn how to do that. Like, why? I ask myself why all the time. Whatever. Pace car off. As we have a very fucked up restart. Guys. Logan wants to get to the outside. Logan has to get to the outside, guys. Guys. Whatever. Logan's going to start on the inside because why the fuck not? Toad, do you want to take the restart? No? Alright. Race now. I guess he decided to unlock the one-time choose rule for the restart. Everyone's all pitted up. I expect this will just be a nightmare for our drivers to navigate. Speaking of nightmares to navigate, we're going 4 wide for no reason. Hyperdrive shot the middle of that. Nice driving by the 33. As we take a look at 23's lead, let's look. How many laps down are those guys? 2 laps down by the real drivers. 3 laps down for the fantasy. Zentz is out of the race. Okay, that's a good, like, general tip, I guess. Oh, Steve. Canadian Luck's not on the lead lap. That's a little buzzkill for him. Ben McDonald, he sure is on the lead lap, and he wants to take the fight too. Everyone here. Kyle D in line for a top 10. Like, I think like he's gonna get hungry for one. I'd say So stay tuned to see whether or not the 8 can actually repeat success. Kyle D's one career win came with the 8 car. Why not again? There's Seto and Esri. I don't think these two are going to be really happy with each other after the race. Monaco coming through. Just trying to grind out that low side, make one pass at a time. Pretty much all 5 of the new guys doing good. Well, the ones that are still out here. Man, I feel really bad for that one engine blow. It just proves that sometimes you just got to make it to the end. Just to be half the battle. Now, let's go back to the 23. RS Fast and 11, he's got a pretty good car. The problem is, he's 2 laps down because he absolutely fucked the strategy. Toad Warrior running second, trying to get 2 wins in 3 races. Logan is trying to redeem himself, not just for the bad start to this season, but last season he got second place at this race. And he wants to prove he can win at this track. If he can do that, it'll be a very good, like, turnaround, recovery, feel-good story, call it whatever you will. Toad Warrior is on the attack. He's got to go get it. Team Duke's a lap down. Tank's laps down. Jake is the 3rd place driver. Ben up to 4th. Impressive. But it's just these 2 right now. The 34 just has to make it. He got to pass a lapper, and he's got to go get the leader. Number 4 on the outside right there. He's trying to take a peek. It's tough. Especially when you have, like, the guy in front of you that you're not really that big of a fan of. Rivalries, so to speak. And it's hard-pressed to find a bigger one than the 4 and 34 here. Do not be fooled by the front row teammate paint schemes. There are no teams, and you can certainly pick fights with anyone you want. NDS is almost like a little miniature fight club if you think about it. Don't think about it, by the way. We invite you to turn your brain off. Hyperdrive sitting in another top 5 run. Kyle D's made a couple quality passes. He's up to 8th. Racer of Rusty Wusky are both here. Racing fans running in the top 10. I see the 60 of Krugermeyer back there trying to get as many positions as she can. I think this might be the pass that Toad needs to at least try to contend with the 23, but yeah, staying side by side, that shit was not helping. Butterpants is really slow for some reason. Get a read on that 56. Currently running on the lead lap, but just nothing to really show for it. Especially because it looks like he lost 4 seconds that lap. That really is something right there. I think these guys can make it to the end. It's just a matter of if Toad Warrior can actually be on the attack here. Remember, we've seen him on the defense, and he's pretty solid on defense. Now he just needs to be on attack. It's kind of like a opposite situation from Talladega. Where do you want to be? What do you want to do? Hyperdrive. Like, you got these guys that are a lap down. But here's the thing: they got the good pits. They're not like they're bad on pitting. Like not like they have like old tires. Everyone's got relatively similar stuff, so it's just what you can get right now. Seto working her way up, and right there, just behind Kyle D, you got Racing Fan Krugermeyer. Misty Viper's been low key silent today, but he's trying to get top 10. Eric Monaco and Esri, that's 14th and 13th. Now you can really see as we kind of take these laps off, Toad Warrior is continuing to hound this one out. We've seen good starts to seasons flame out, so it's not out of the question that maybe the 34 is kind of showing their hand early this season. Logan's just trying to run it, and RS Fest and 11 he's going to be, a little bit of a wild card here, so to speak. We're within 10 to go, so it might just be one of these two. Jake is 4 seconds back, and it's basically a non-issue to the battle for the lead right now. Ben Hyper also in the top 5. All right, back up to these two. I don't think they'll catch the 56, but it's definitely something to keep an eye out on. As one by one, Logan continues to run out. This time, RS Fest and 11 bringing the battle to the 34. Blue flags need not apply. Everybody is just a rat in a cage. Coming down, I think this is 7 to go. Logan's been able to survive out front for a little bit. I think that one caution that came out with those guys, that kind of helped everyone here get to the end. Just a matter of can the 34 get there. The 56 may be a lapper to play a factor in this. Notice Toad Warrior running kind of up towards that dotted line. He just wants more exit. Now it's Logan's turn to be a little higher. You think, are they missing the corner, or is that where you want to run? The track is so difficult here. Look at this. Good run by the 34. 4 to go. Battle for the lead. Toad Warrior is going to get out there, and Logan's going to fight back on the outside. Maybe RS not cutting the 23 any slack either. 3 laps to go. Logan settles back on the inside. Toad Warrior has caught Butter Pants. This could be what it means. The difference between victory and defeat here. Two more circuits. Toad going low on the lap car. Logan has a run. He's still trying to invest in the high side. Maybe thinking Toad will get stuck behind Butterpants a little bit longer. White flag in the air. 1 and 2. Toad throws it in there. Not so sure what Logan has. He gets a bad run off of 2. That might be the deciding factor. And Toad Warrior is going to be a second win of Season 7. He'll take it. It really, I mean, not sure what else I can say about that one. Just showed up when the time is right, and he waited, made his move right when he needed to. Win number 2 of the season. They have. Here are the final results. A surprisingly calm race. Aside from some drivers botching up their pit strategy, we only really had 2 drivers who really took themselves out of the equation. 33 lap finishers. Plenty of good runs. Long green flag runs. That's all we have for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.